If you are trying to be an influencer, you're going to be stressed. You're going to be stressed, trying to fit a certain, like a certain image. And honestly, I get, when people tell me, you want to fit this image for this audience and you want to do this for this audience and all that, like, I get it, it helps people when it comes to their image and their brand. You don't want to be too all over the place, but you also, in my opinion, you don't want to be fake. You want to be yourself, and I just get so, wrapped up sometimes in, trying to please everybody that I forget to be myself. Everybody's like, don't do this when you film a video and don't do that, and you should do this when you film a video and you should do that. And I'm just like, well, when it boils down to it, I'm the only one who's filming. I'm the only one who's editing. I'm the only one who's posting. And at the end of the day, there's only one name on this channel, and that's Sydney Island. So I get to a point where I get kind of irritated at myself for allowing all these voices to dictate how I feel about my own art and my own craft. This is my life, and I gotta do me. Okay, like, if I'm not doing me, who else I'm gonna do? For real, like, let's be real. If I'm not doing me, who else I'm gonna do? And I sometimes get upset and frustrated with myself because I really do actually listen to these people when they tell me stuff. And like, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a Taurus and sometimes we just don't want to care, even though we care a lot. We really want to be detached and we really want to not care. But I care. When people tell me all types of stuff, they're just like, you should do this with your channel and you should do that. And like, sometimes it's really helpful advice, and I'm all for it. I'm all for listening. If you got some helpful advice for me, I'm gonna listen. But when it gets to a point where you're telling me not to be myself, that's when we got a problem. I'm gonna turn this. I was playing some 432 Hertz in the background, but did that sound nice in the background, y'all? Can y'all hear that 432 Hertz? But like, I just want to be myself, because most of my life, I feel like I always was trying to do stuff that like made everybody else proud, and I'm 23 and I keep just falling in and out of this. I keep trying to figure out who I am and what I want to do. And I feel like that the worst way to figure out who you are and what you want to do is to listen to other people when they say that this is going to be good for you and that's going to be good for you. Because at the end of the day, the only person that's going to know what's going to be good for you is you. And I'm not saying that when people say stuff, like when family and friends say stuff that is like completely a waste of time. I'm not saying that, because I like to listen to people when they give advice, or if you have something that you went through and you want to talk about, some struggles that you experienced and how it helped you to be a better person and all that good stuff. Like, I'm down to listen to that, but I'm not down to listen to somebody tell me how I should run my channel, and stuff like that. And I'm not mad or anything like that. This is not one of those, drama, beef type videos. I'm just speaking my mind. In the past, I've followed behind other people and I've done things that other people wanted to do, but I never did what I wanted to do. So for once in my life, I'm just putting out as many freaking videos as I want about as many different things as my brain can possibly think up, because I have a lot of interests. And I can't just only make videos about astrology. Like, I'm sorry, I just can't do that. I love astrology and I'm very passionate about astrology. And a big bulk of my videos are going to be about astrology. But I have this thing where I want to inspire people outside of that. I want to talk about my own life and my own experiences and, just me being a fool sometimes and all that type of stuff. I don't want to pretend, and I don't want to follow it under like one image, like I just keep asking myself, like, is it possible for me to have like a symbol for my channel that represents all that I am? Because an astrologer, that's not all that I am. I'm not only into astrology, I'm into fashion, I'm into art, I'm deeply into music. I'm into poetry, story writing, I'm into so many different things. And it's just like, check out my alien, by the way. Check her out. Check my alien out. She got a sexy third eye. And she got a sexy, what you call this, choker. Just like me. She got a choker just like me. Hey, twinsies. Hey, girl, how you doing? Yeah, I'm into art, I'm into aliens and weird stuff like that. I did this, and it's not finished. Anyway, it's not anywhere near finished. I want to put more strings on it. But, I can just be such a perfectionist, y'all. When it comes to these YouTube videos, like, the more I do YouTube is the more serious I get about it. And I can just be such a freaking perfectionist to the point where I'm, like, grunting in the middle of a video, turning the video off, deleting that video, and redoing another one because I feel like I didn't do that right, and oh my God, it's just like, when does it ever end? The perfectionism. Never. If you want to be successful, never, okay? If you really, 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 really are like a workaholic and you really want to be successful, you're going to be working hard and you're going to be stressing, And I'll be stressing, y'all. Like, I'll be stressing. I'll be trying not to. Excuse me. That's why I meditate, and I listen to 432 Hertz, binaural beats, and I listen to guided meditations, and, I meditate almost every day. But it's crazy because I meditate almost every day, but I still be nervous as hell. Like, I don't know where this anxiety comes from, but I literally came out of the womb nervous. I remember just yesterday I was telling my big sister about how in kindergarten, first day of kindergarten, my mother and my little sister was, at the door in kindergarten. This is the very, very first day of kindergarten. Very first day of school, because I didn't go to preschool. Very first day of school, and as soon as my mother and my little sister left for me to, start my first day of school, I ran to the cubbies, which is like little, if y'all don't know what cubbies are, it's like little closets or whatever in the kindergarten classroom. I ran to the cubbies and I grabbed my backpack and I started packing up my stuff and I was crying. And then the teacher ran after me and she was like, I can't remember what she said, but, well, I don't even know how I got on that subject. Oh yeah, it was about me being anxious, like me being born anxious. I was so nervous on the first day of kindergarten. I've always been so freaking nervous. And I was so nervous that I was ready to like grab all my shit and just run out of the classroom and follow my family because I had an attachment, and it was just so new to me. And I just had so much anxiety, and I always just have been an anxious kid, and I've always just been an anxious adult now, so hashtag anxious life. I don't know, is that glamorous? The glamorous life of freaking out over nothing. I love it. I really don't, y'all. Like, I really need medicine, but we have things like wine, okay? And I'm not promoting alcoholism, okay? And I'm not promoting you drinking to get rid of your problems. That's just not a good idea, okay? But for me personally, sometimes you need a little glass of wine. And I wish I had some wine right now. That would be nice. But I said I was going to paint my nails, and I didn't really do that because I feel like that's a distraction when I'm trying to talk to y'all. Like, I want to film a good video. I don't want to film a video where I'm just doing too much at once. But yeah, I just wanted to express that. I just wanted to express the fact that, man, it's hard in this life, when you just have so much pressure, to do certain things. And it's not only a pressure from society and a pressure from family, and friends, but it's also a pressure from myself, where I'm always telling myself that you need to have a job right now, and you need to be making this amount of money, and you need to be doing this, and you need to be here, and, and when you make your videos, you need to act like this. And it's just like, it's too much. So it's at this point where I gotta say it. Fuck it. I can't care anymore. Like, I need to be myself, because if I'm not myself, I'm gonna be depressed. I have tried in my life to fit in and to be normal, and I was miserable. I'm okay with being a nerd. I'm okay with being different. Being a nerd and being a weirdo and being a geek and being quirky is a gift. It's a blessing. You should try it sometimes. Try to be weird because it's amazing. Okay? Because when you're weird, people don't expect for you to be something as disgusting as normal. Like, people don't expect that when you're weird. They're like, oh, there's Sydney being weird again. That's nothing new. And so you can be as weird as you need to be because people already expect it from you. So that's where I'm at right now. So y'all, when y'all watch my videos, don't be expected for me to be normal because I'm really not. Like, I'm weird. I am crazy and weird. And I like that. Okay? I like that about myself. Okay, that's one of my favorite things about me. Okay, but yes, I have struggled with trying to be normal and trying not to be too crazy because I didn't want to put people off. And I struggle with that with my YouTube videos sometimes, of not wanting to be too over the top and not wanting to be too flamboyant, because I can be real flamboyant and dramatic and expressive, and I just feel like that if I'm not doing that in my YouTube videos, if I'm not being all flamboyant and expressive, then I'm like not being myself, because that's just who I am naturally. I'm naturally just dramatic, and I move around a lot when I talk because my mind just moves really fast. Like, my thoughts are just going so fast, and I can't just sit still sometimes, I feel like I probably have ADHD or something. I don't know, y'all. Any ADHD specialists out there watching this video, judging by how I'm acting, do I have ADHD or am I just tripping? Like, am I just delusional, making up stuff? I don't know, but sometimes it's really hard for me to focus. That was one period in my life where I thought that I was bipolar, but I feel like that most girls at one point in our lives thought that we was bipolar because of how much our moods can change. And also, PMS can make you think you're bipolar. But girl, you ain't bipolar. You just bleeding, okay? That's all. You're just bleeding. Your hormones are just jumping up and down. That's just life, okay? That's just life, And I'm just slowly but surely, like, I'm busting out of that shell of, like, feeling like I need to be a certain way and feeling like I need to fit a certain image, because that's just some bull. I hope my hair wasn't sticking out like it the whole time. God, I gotta make sure I look cute. Yeah, but I just want to also dress more like there's different sides to me that people don't see. I have a very edgy side to me, kind of a wild side that people don't really know about, not even my family, because I'm always trying to be the good girl. Growing up, y'all, I was a huge nerd, teacher's pet, goody two shoes kid. And, as I got older, I started to experiment and, meet new people and get into different things. And I realized that I'm not really that goody two shoes girl anymore. But there's still like a part of me that feels like I am. It's like there's a part of me that feels like that goody two shoes girl that just wants to make her mother proud is still there. And that she'll always be there, even when I'm a grown woman. I don't know if she'll ever go away, but there's other sides to me that have developed that I gotta nurture too. I gotta nurture the sides to me that has grown. I can't just kick them to the curb, act like that they don't exist. I have a very wild side to me, and I just feel like that I haven't lived life to the fullest, and I haven't lived life as wild and as crazy as I really truly want to in my heart and in my soul. I really want to go to concerts and go to bars and clubs and dance all night and meet new people and be the social butterfly that I know I can be deep down inside. Like, sometimes when I'm hanging out with friends or I'm at a social event, I can be real social. Like, I can be the life of the party, but the side of me that's convincing myself that I'm no good at social interaction, it makes me get real like introverted and quiet, and I just sometimes don't feel like that I'm being myself when I'm like that, because I'm not always quiet and introverted, but yet and still sometimes I restrict myself to just being introverted and quiet and keeping to myself and staying in the house out of a fear of embarrassment and stuff like that, because I have social anxiety. I like it's possible, Sid. It's possible to have social anxiety and also be a social butterfly. Like, you can be both. Like, I have been both, but for some reason I have a side to me that feels like I have to just pick one side, you know, like, no, boo boo, you're an ambivert. You're both an extrovert and an introvert. And I'm just trying to embrace all corners of myself and just like all this stuff about myself, you know. And when I make videos like this where I'm really like just being myself and being authentic, like I feel happy and I feel proud of myself. And that's the type of videos that I want to always release. I don't ever want to have to watch a video of myself and it's posted and I feel like that I wasn't really being completely myself. Like I was just being tense the whole time, you know. And a lot of times I film videos by myself, so I don't even know why I'm even nervous. Like nobody's in this room right now, okay? Like it's just me and the Lord. And the Bob Marley poster. But you know, there's really no reason to like be that nervous, you know. It's just the expectation. That's what makes me nervous. Is this expectation that I have to be a certain way when I'm filming a video. And like, no, just be yourself. And if if they don't like that, if they don't like who you are and who you represent yourself to be and express yourself to be, then they shouldn't be watching your videos, okay? They're just trolls, you know? So just get rid of them. Just don't even get rid of them. Don't even worry about them, okay? Like, do you, okay? So, yeah, from here on out, I'm not filming a video unless I make a vow to myself that I'm gonna be chill and I'm gonna be myself. I'm not gonna be tripping about no bullshit. Okay, so I'm about to paint my nails jet black because for some reason I just been feeling like darker colors. I just been feeling like that edgy, you know, goth emo side of me is like she ready to bust out, y'all. Just feel like the past couple of years I've been into like really bright colors, like pinks and yellows and oranges, and you know I still love bright colors, but I don't know. I just feel like this edgy kind of side to me is like dying to come out. You know, the side to me that, you know, wants to have a bunch of tattoos and piercings and wants to ride motorcycles and go to dirt bars and hang out with strange men with dirty beards. There's a side to me that wants to do all types of crazy shit, okay? Like, I've done some crazy shit, but I feel like that I haven't done enough crazy shit. Like, that's when you know you're crazy, is that you've done some wild shit, but you still feel like that you haven't done enough wild shit. Like, you still feel like that there's a certain amount of adrenaline that you haven't reached yet. You know, like I'm crazy, y'all. I want to go bungee jumping and skydiving, and I want to just get on the back of a motorcycle and ride extremely freaking fast. Not on the back of a motorcycle, but I want to drive a motorcycle and just drive extremely fast and get over my fears, you know, of car accidents and stuff like that. It's crazy because I have this side to me that is really wild and crazy and wants to do all types of crazy stuff. But then there's another side to me that's terrified of everything and terrified of life. I don't understand it. I don't understand me. Okay? Like, you know, if somebody doesn't understand me and I'm misunderstood, you know what? The reason probably is because I don't understand my damn self. Okay? So, I mean, who does? Who really understands themselves? Like, honestly. Hey, if anybody is older watching my videos, you know, like over the age of like 26 or like early 30s, if anybody is that age, could you put in the comments and let me know, like, do you think that you ever find yourself, or do you think that even in your old age, you're still in that process of trying to find yourself? And that's all I have for y'all today. I thoroughly enjoyed filming this video, and it just makes me realize that I have to continue doing this. Like, I just have to. Like, I can't just limit myself to astrology videos, you know? Like, I gotta do my comedy videos. I gotta do my cover songs. I gotta do the self-talk, like the chit-chat vlog. I gotta do everything, okay? Because you only live one freaking life. And why would I make videos about the same thing when I can make videos about a whole bunch of other stuff, you know? Like, but astrology videos are not going anywhere. I love astrology, and I will be filming so many astrology videos, you know, about moon sign, your Mercury sign, your birth chart, all of that. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. It just takes a lot of time to actually, you know, if you're really serious about it, like me, I take notes for my videos, and you gotta like take notes, and you know, sometimes you gotta be in the mood to film a video, and you gotta be in the mood to talk about a certain topic. You know, you're not always in the mood. Like, I'm not always in the mood to talk about astrology, you know, but I love astrology. So 90% of the time I'm in the mood to talk about astrology. 95% of the time. But that's all I have for you all today. Please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I just want to spread so much love for my channel. And so much love, like, for the people that watch. Like, we just need love, man. We're all sensitive people with so much to give. Understand me, sugar. Yes. Yes. I'm feeling these vibes right now, y'all. Like, it's probably because I just meditated, but I am feeling these vibes when you just be filming and you're not thinking about it. You just talking and being yourself. Good vibes, positive vibes. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Three little birds. I know there's 2 separate songs. Perched by my doorstep. Yes, I posted a cover of me singing Three Little Birds on Instagram. Singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Saying, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I woke up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melodies pure and true. Yeah, y'all, I'm getting a little too crazy. So let me go ahead and end this video. I mean, there's no such thing as too crazy, okay? There's no such thing as too crazy. Or is there? Okay, Fatal Attraction, when she put them bunny rabbits in that pot, that was too crazy. Peace out, y'all.